About it was, yeah, we started the year off rolling. We started the year off hot. Everybody was playing well. There was the energy there that it was kind of like the emergence of what it's like being with Russ now, with myself healthy, Kawhi healthy, and Russ full time here. And then we traded to get James, and it's not James' fault of why I think we struggled, but I
Right.
think the lost part of that was that we lost Rocco, we lost Nico.
Right.
Those was our glue guys. Like that was our defenders. That was, and we play small, so they had the length. So again, it had nothing to do with losing or grabbing James. It was more so losing those guys, KJ Martin as well. Like that was our energy, our young legs.
I have a bone to pick with that Paul George quote that y'all just watched. But I just have a problem with guys that rewrite history. I think that it's very disingenuous to do that and to pretend as if we don't have data, to pretend as if the fans are ignorant to the internet, as if this this tool that we can use for instantaneous research doesn't fall in the palm of our hands that we pay a monthly bill for. So he says that they started off hot before the James Harden trade. They were 3-2 in the first 5 games of the season before James Harden got there. That's starting off hot. Now I understand that's very early in the season, and you could turn the season around for negative or for positive, um, no matter how the season starts. But that's just factually untrue at that point in time. The Los Angeles Clippers with James Harden and Kawhi Leonard went 26-5 throughout a stretch of the regular season. They started off 0-6 before their first W as a team, with some pretty bad losses to the Memphis Grizzlies, of course, and I think they lost to the Brooklyn Nets even. They were trying to figure it out, but once they figured it out, especially in late December, early January, that team took off. They looked like a contender. I remember vividly them going to Boston, beating Boston pretty soundly in Boston. So I think that this is just a nasty rewriting of history. And Robert Covington, last game that he played last year was December 30th. He wouldn't have even been healthy. KJ Martin played 2 games with you guys out of the 5 and got 3 DNPs. What do you like? You talk about these young. Now, again, I understand it was very early in the season, and obviously you can start off not playing and then come off the bench and play heavy minutes throughout the season, or vice versa. But we're just going off of factually what was happening 5 games into the season. That's probably one of the reasons why the Clippers gave him away in the throwaway type deal, because he was not playing behind the likes of a Rocco, behind the likes of a Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden and Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. That's probably and Nicolas Batum. That's probably why he was not playing. And then, you know, this notion as if, like, he says that he's not throwing James Harden under the bus by throwing him under the bus. Like, it's not his fault, but when we lost these guys, you guys wasn't going to win anything anyway. Kawhi broke down. That's why you guys failed in the playoffs. That's why you guys didn't get out of the first round. It had nothing to do with Robert Covington and Nicolas Batum. Those guys could have been there healthy. Without Kawhi Leonard, you guys lose to the Dallas Mavericks. Point blank, period. KJ Martin is not helping y'all get past Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's just a fact. So this notion, like, I don't understand the point of blaming James Harden. Like I don't understand it. James Harden averaged 17 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. I mean, we could combine Nicholas Batum, Robert Covington, and KJ Martin stats, and I'm sure that it wouldn't amount to that. I'm sure that if we combined Robert Covington, Nicholas Batum, and KJ Martin stats for the season, it probably wouldn't amount to that. And if we did games played, Robert Covington, I think, played 30 something games, maybe 29 games this season. Robert Covington did. So this notion that like you guys would have been so much better with these glue guys, I just think is like this a changing of history. You know what could have helped y'all? You playing better versus the Dallas Mavericks. James Harden playing better versus the Dallas Mavericks. Russell Westbrook playing better versus the Dallas Mavericks. That's what could have helped y'all get past the first round. That's what could have helped y'all make a deep playoff run. Not Robert Covington, not Nicolas Batum. You guys lost in round one last year to the Phoenix Suns because Kawhi Leonard wasn't there. So, like, I don't understand this notion and saying that you're not trying to throw a teammate under the bus, while at the same time throwing them under the bus. But hey, it is what it is, man. Always, thank you for watching. This is Rare Nation Blogger. Subscribe, comment below. I'm out.